but he is a contact special.
Blood contact.
Here's the 0-2, and that's not a real challenge. And he's been around a little bit, but Valdi's 1-0. That
Put it in.
Streak. And definitely more of an outfielder. Too far, and the payoff on the way.
1.
Sends Taveras back, and he's had an out of this world month. Off the handle, popped up back of first. 1 strike offering. So Smith now started shortstop. Down base hit. Merrill gathered. And now low up there. June 3rd. Baltimore. 0-2.
You feeling even a little bit better.
1-2. 1-2 pitch. You'd see more of it tonight. Deep out to right field.
Continues his hard hitting.
That's a nice start here. Here's Garcia.
If I know I have that in my to play.
28-year-old right-hander. There.
Hustle, and of course the home run in the last at bat.
3-0 from Cease, and he's a 3-1 pitch, and here's the payoff. And huge part of what the.
And that one was because he.
3-1 pitch, payoff pitch, swung up, and Evaldi.
The game.
Smith waits on it. Throw it. And 20. Takes Langford back, but he'll.
All of the different activities that MLB put.
Like folks, the energy and excitement baseball, and they're off to a good start tonight. Second, he'll stop there with a leadoff. The batter. Designated. Here's the 1-1. And the 1-2 from Cease, and that is 2-2. By Taveras. In Baltimore. Up the middle. And again. Yeah, good defensively. 2-0 pitch, and that's. Here's that one in the air to third. And San Diego. Everyday leadoff man. Down to third. Karam's off for need to add a level of difficulty. Here to remember.
Play third, huh?
Yeah. Fourth so far tonight. And here's the payoff. And that was a soft serve single. Oh, I am hearing it as a hit. That out to center field coming on for Taveras. Cease already. Exhibit A of guys who. He's the guy they let go. Low. And a 2-0 pitch. That pitch, and that's in the air left field.
Driving his one out to.
He's thinking about more. Up where they left off last year. At second base. Cool. And like. Here it is from Cease. Sliding stop, Cronenworth. Nice glove flick. Appreciably better here.
Why is he better at home? It could be just the comfort of the mound. He'd
be fully aware that there's the
at this ballpark.
And the Gold Glove first baseman is out in the first inning. It's this one into short center field. He's had one. He struck out in the second inning. He's been at 20 or more pitches. Made him pay. Off the bat. Harris into second base, and we just started the fourth inning. Side, Cease will have to SBI single for Marcus. There's the 0-2. 0-2. Turn their computers into voting machines. It'll be fun. The infield, Cronenworth backs up. And
doing their reports and
superstar young player.
5 minor league games.
Like crazy. Hassan Kim.
League you're playing. I'm just broken right now.
It got backed up.
I need to just put a towel over him.
Yeah. 2 ways, and Cronenworth position ajar. Langford's been a spark. Feels
comparison.
That might be kind of a the throw, because it is
pressure that speed puts on, right? And all of a sudden you see that one time a triple.
Sure.
Tougher.
To second, Cronenworth. We're going to be watching this year. Hard center field, Merrill to his right. He has the only hit.
Stricken ball. This little.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave.
Off the bat, it was on a ground out. Long run for Langford into that. They might not have wanted the day off yesterday. 0-2.
Only advantage pitcher.
So up the middle, Smith way over back. Statement season.
He's got a whip of one changeup and a sinker.
First pitch on the way from David. Hasn't had a ton of 63 games. That's it. He scores on the double. His first year with a Padres.
Good.
There's this. Help the nickname stick.
Did he?
Hair broke right underneath him. And we got you. How is that not a bigger deal? Davis delivers. Now one sees to face low. Out in front of the plate. And again. 1-2 pitch. In minimum tonight is 2-2. And that's lined to. It was a year ago. Swept by the Cincinnati Reds. 1-0. And overkill.
This game from pitch number 1. 500 for 6 days.
And 7 runs on 10 hits out to right field. Not going to carry for him.
7 easy in it.
With the exception of Derek, back of shortstop, Kim.
23 walks.
And Solano is out and struck out.
He's a natural. We're talking about. Well, it's useless.
Smith made a great bare hand. 2-2. Here it comes. And up, quick flip to second. One. Simeon on the 1-0. And Ornelas is there. Field. Johnson's back and he
on trying to get back again.
Rosario. Yep. 3-1 and a 3-2. So you still have time to use for voting. One strike, getting a bunch of emails make no sense, and he did against a real. Now,
competitive as you will find in the game of
whatever he tried to convince himself of, or that really fiery edge. Let's up the middle. Good play again by Smith. And this one's picked up by
Low with a big evening. Contributes
like the team we saw Sunday in Baltimore. First start of the year and a broken bat roller up the middle. And again, in, struck out looking in the first inning. And outs above average. He's been so good defensively. That man is a starting second baseman. 2-0 pitch, and that's. And Cease delivers that one in the air to third. 38 RBIs. Became a real fan favorite in San Diego. In the second half, he was the everyday leadoff man. He goes right after him. That one hit sharply down to third. Karam's off for Globetrotters over there. Need to add a level of difficulty.
Dayton over there.
He's having a year to remember.
So you want to play third, huh?
Yeah. Here for Evaldi, his 4th so far tonight. And here's the payoff, and that was out into right field. Base hit. That is a soft serve single. Oh, I am hearing it as a hit. Right pitch to Arise, and he lines that out to center field, coming on for it to early. This will be number 50 tonight for Cease already. Guys, in fact, maybe Exhibit A of guys who has 10 of them. So he's the guy they let go. Number's pretty good there. Last 11 for Lowe. Smith with his lead. And a 2-0 pitch. That ball count already here tonight. Now the 3-1 pitch, and that's in the air left field.
Nathaniel Lowe driving his one out to.
Holy cruising to second base. He's thinking about more. Pounded him, and looks like they're picking up where they left off last year and bidding for more. Nobody out. Garcia at second base. On Sunday, hit for the cycle. And Langford ready out there. Here it is from Cease. On the ground, second base. Sliding stop, Cronenworth. Nice glove flip. And Manny Machado. For a reason, the numbers appreciably better here.
The answer to that question, like the why, like why is he better at home? Or Nathan Eovaldi could be just the comfort of the mound. No, I don't.
Might not even be fully aware that there's the
seen that with Corey Seager offensively here at this ballpark.
And a bouncer, first base, and the Gold Glove first baseman. He popped out in the first inning, 2015, and he lifts this one into short center field. He's had one idea of being a DH. He struck out in the second inning. He has been at 20 or more pitches. Deep counts for him, and the Rangers have made him pay.
Center field.
8 miles per hour or harder off the bat. The extra bases. Taveras into second base, and game this year has been 7. We just started the 4th inning. Squares to bunt, drops it first base side. Cease will have to bloop RBI single for Marcus and walked. Here's the 0-2. Vote. 0-2. Writing code to turn their computers into voting machines. Good buddies, and it'll be fun. A little tapper, right side of the infield. Cronenworth backs up.
It's out there that are traveling and doing their reports and
those next superstar young player.
He said you played five minor league games.
Here, it's kind of crazy. Hassan Kim
plays, regardless of what league you're playing. Eventually moved into center field.
You know, it's in the mail, Dave.
I am just broken right now.
It got backed up.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I need to just put a towel over me. You got to dunk it in the juice.
Yeah. Here's a bouncer, second base, and Cronenworth position. Let's leave the back door ajar. Langford's been a spark. Just little feels
where you are, and you'd use that as a comparison
at times. And I think the opposite of that might be kind of a 3. Here he goes. The throw that you use there, electrifying, because it is a double in an error.
And that's the pressure that speed puts on, right? Whether it's to the shortstop, and he was safe. And all of a sudden you see that one time, and he turned it into a triple. Field was probably tougher. Relaxed that bat.
Chopper to second. Cronenworth. The games that we felt like we were going to be watching this year. And that ball's hit hard center field. Merrill to his right. Bryce Johnson. He has the only hit.
And not a very hard stricken ball. Just a little.
There, I think people know exactly what you're trying to say.
Thank you, Dave.
Was hit 83 miles per hour off the bat. Hit ball was Hassan Kim on a ground out. And that's lifted out to left field. Long run for Langford into that. Maybe a different story. They might not have wanted the day off yesterday. Going their way. 0-2.
He's definitely an advantage pitcher.
In their pin, Arise with a soft bouncer up the middle. Smith way over. Rangers in what would be their biggest national statement season.
record and an ERA of 3.10. He's got a whip of a fastball, four-seamer, sweeper, changeup, and a sinker.
First pitch on the way from Dave. Ball club hasn't had a ton of opportunities and 8 doubles in 63 games. That's it. They'll wave him around third. He scores on the double. His first year with a Padres. Yes.
Good.
There's this. That kind of helped the nickname stick. In 2015 in the offseason.
Did he?
Chair on the pool deck, and the chair broke right underneath him. Anyway, so right near home plate. And you got you get Big Fudge, and you wonder, how is that not a bigger deal at the pool party? Davis delivers. They did not want Cease to face low. They've had a little better time with it. Little tapper out in front of the plate, and again, as any of them. 1-2 pitch. Invaldi has faced 1 over the minimum tonight. It's 2-2 noon. 3-2, and that's lined to. It was a year ago, a trip that saw them swept by the Cincinnati Reds. Ticking away, 1-0. And tonight, maybe it's a little overkill.
Absolutely in control of this game from pitch number 1. Oh, just a little bit over 500. You're here for 6 days.
5 and 6 hitters for the Rangers. They've scored 7 runs on 10 hits. That's that high in the air out to right field. Not going to carry for him.
Going 7 innings. 7 easy innings.
A double, a walk. In the inning tonight. He's in the lineup, with the exception of Derek. Back of shortstop, Kim.
9 strikeouts against 23 walks.
Soft liner, right field, and Solano is on. The batter is flied out and struck out. Glove. I'd say give him a glove. He doesn't need one.
He's a natural. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about? That's useless.
No, it was a little more than that. Over toward shortstop. Smith made a great bare hand. 2-2. Here it comes, and a little roller. Shortstop. Quick flip to second. One. Simeon on. Seemed real competitive. The 1-0, and left side of the infield. Ornelas is there, and that's hit well out to right field. Johnson's back in.
Or are they going to go down there and start working on trying to get back again?
Lifted high in the air at third base. Rosario being made there by the Padres. Yep. It looks like they're off to a pretty good start. 3-1 and a 3-2. I think 11 a.m. So you still have time to.
Email addresses do you have?
I have 4 that I use for voting. 1 strike. I feel bad for that gentleman who's going to be getting a bunch of emails. Make no sense. Against another team, and he did. Against a real. It's always a delight. Now.
Once you cross the lines, he is as competitive as you will find in the game of.
At Piazza, thought it was the ball, whatever he tried to convince himself of, or who brings that really fiery edge. It's unusual. A little bouncer up the middle. Good play again by Smith. All kinds of problems here. Bouncer down to third base, and this one's picked up by.
Easy win for the Rangers here tonight. Nathaniel Lowe with a big evening. contributed.